Alright, here we go. The big quiz, number 1. Okay, to be able to do number 1, we have to understand a few concepts. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
So,
Can we just add in together?
we have 4x plus 20, right? And we have 6x minus 2, right? Okay? So, couple of concepts we need to understand. Alright? We need to know alternate interior angles. Okay? Alternate interior angles. Alright? All of these that I'm going to list here are going to be considered congruent angles.
Yes.
Okay? Congruent angles. Alternate interior angles look like this, where you have alternating interior sides. So this is interior, right? And this is exterior. Okay?
Shit.
And this, seriously, we don't cuss in here.
What do you?
Guys, we're on a film. Let's be respectful. Swear to goodness. This is your okay, so around this, we're going to be calling that alternate, right? Whenever it goes on the other side of this transversal, okay?
Wait, what is this inside of the middle?
That's interior. This is a transversal. Okay? There's exterior. There's interior. Okay? Alright, so congruent angles. They're always congruent if they're alternate interior and these lines are parallel. It only works if the lines are parallel, okay? So they have to be parallel lines. If parallel, then they're congruent. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Everybody can read that because of the last chapter, right? If they're parallel, then they're congruent. Okay? Then what are congruent? Alternate interior angles. Okay? Another set. Alternate exterior angles. Right? So that means you have your transversal and you're alternating on either side, but outside. So outside alternating outside. Outside alternating outside. Okay? In other words, these would be congruent to these. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay? Alright. Next. Corresponding angles. Okay? These are the hardest ones for students to learn. Corresponding. So corresponding. Okay, corresponding angles are angles that one is on the outside, one is on the inside. Guys, are you talking?
What? Yeah.
Listen. One is on the outside, one is on the inside. They're not touching, so they're not adjacent. Okay? But they're on the same side. Okay? So they're same side, not adjacent. Right? One interior, one exterior. This is just a way to think about it, okay? No, there's water from. All right.
Full of water.
So, first of all, what is these? If these are parallel, which they are, okay, they're going to have this little arrow on them, okay? Second, are these alternating? Are they on either side of the transversal?
Yeah.
Yes. So these are alternating, right? So we know right away they're alternating. Okay? Now, are they congruent? Are they interior? Are they inside?
No.
Right? Because this is interior. This is exterior, right? This is exterior, right?
Yes.
So what do we call these angles? Alternating exterior angles, right? Alternating exterior angles. Okay, that's the hardest part to this. Everything else is going to be what we've been doing all year long. Okay? All year long, we've been doing this, right? And it's very simple. 4x plus 20 is congruent to 6x minus 2. Why? Why can we say that they're congruent? Because these are, that's right, because they are alternating exterior angles. Now, there is a given, and the given is that line 1 and line 2, right? L1 and L2 are parallel. So L1 is parallel to L2, and that's a given. And because they're parallel, we're allowed to use that these are congruent. Okay? Now the cool part is if you prove that these are congruent, then you can also do the converse, right? And prove that these are parallel.
Everyone.
So by proving these are congruent, you prove that these are parallel in some cases. So some cases they're going to have you prove it backwards, right? And use the converse. In some cases they're going to say, hey, these two lines are parallel. What can you do with them? Okay? Now I know that these are congruent because they're alternating exterior angles, right? We're going to talk about some others later, but right now these are the three we're covering. Alternate interior, alternate exterior, and corresponding. Okay? And so now it's just your basic math. Right? Collect your like terms. Okay, they're collected. Then what? So you did all your PEMDAS transition, right? Move the lowest x. What's lower? 4 or 6? 4. How do you move it? Minus 4x, right? So 20 is congruent to what? 2x minus 2. What is that step called? For us, not for algebra, but for us. In geometry. Please don't turn your phone on. Please don't make me do this talk that I just did to the freshmen about respect.
I'm a freshman.
Oh, let me talk to you then. Get your notebook out. What side are we writing on?
The right side, because you're
Okay.
right.
Very nice.
Right?
You better start, because they're part of your assignment. They are going in the notebook. Yeah, 100 points. You have to have your notes. You have to have my notes. Then you have to have your notes. Where do your notes go?
On the left side.
Left side. Okay?
You're right, because you always.
If I'm writing, what are you doing?
Writing.
We're listening.
Taking notes.
You're taking notes. You're paying attention. You don't play your music, your earphones. You pay attention.
Really?
Yes.
What?
You don't come in disruptive, cussing.
What? Talk about.
All right, let's continue. What is this called for us?
Subtraction property of equality.
That's right, subtraction, property of equality. We should know this. This should be like cake for us. Easy to eat. Let's do it.
I like easy.
What's next?
Cake.
Treat it like ice cream, I don't care. Pie, whatever you like. Let's go. Chicken. Ooh, fried or not, I don't care. Move on, let's go. What's next?
Take
What's-
away the 2.
Yeah, you gotta move that too, right? Get the x alone. So add 2. I get 22 is congruent to 2x. What's that called when we add 2 to both sides?
Positive property of equality.
Yes, addition, property of equality. Good, next. Someone said it. Divide by 2,
Yeah.
right? Divide by 2. And then what do you got? 11 is congruent to x.
And that's called division property of equality.
That's right. Okay, what are they asking for? Are they asking for x or do they want to know the angle?
Solve for x.
Solve for x, so we're done, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If they wanted to know the angle, plug it in,
No.
right?
Yeah.
But they don't.
Mhm.
But it would be, how much? 64, right? Because 6 times 11 is 66 minus 2 is 64. Okay? But that's it. So all they want. Pretty easy? Hardest step. First step, right?
Knowing the angles.
Yes. This whole year is going to be like that. This whole year. As long as you can figure out the first step, that's going to be the hardest part. Now, as the year goes along, that first step's going to become like 1 or 2 or 3 steps. But in the beginning of the year, it's just 1 step and then all just algebra.
Wasn't too bad, actually.
Not bad, right?
Gosh.
All right.